Hey YouTube, it's Megan with the Lulu channel. I'm going to be bringing two different videos. I'm going to be bringing what's in my bag or bags because I've got 3 different bags for Lulu, and then a cash stuffing. My binder. Basically, this is my binder. This is one of my binders, budget binders. So I'm just gonna start with this. So in my this is gonna be my, I guess, my anything everything binder. I've got another one. I think that one's gonna be my sinking funds binder. So I've got, basically, to start out with, I've got stickers for the savings challenge, my cash breakdown for whenever I go to my bank. I've got my season pass for SeaWorld right here. As you can see, SeaWorld. I know a lot of people don't like SeaWorld, but I go for educational, so please do not do any hate comments. I will be deleting those hate comments. If you do not like SeaWorld, that is your opinion, but everyone has the right to their opinions, so please keep that to yourself. Also, there is a little Hawaiian place in my city called Ohana. It's pretty good. And I've got Starbucks card in here. And the first binder is, not binder, sleeve is income. And I've got card note. And I'll explain how much I have in each one and why. This one is student loans, and I haven't started paying off my student loans again since last time I went to school because it's been deferred due to COVID. I got out of college back in 2019. I think I paid it only twice after the 6-month deferment plan that I was on. And then at the beginning of 2020, back in January, I started college again for my associate's degree in business management. So this is just a startup. It's just, whenever I'm ready, I can start paying for it because I'm ready to pay for it. Gas, of course, we need gas. Gifts, I gotta start saving on this really quickly, because January 30th is my dad's birthday, so I've got to save enough money. I only got $5 in there at the moment. Then I have sinking funds. I used to have something in here, but cards, I gotta keep my card above negatives. Of course, service dog. This goes for, like, with Lulu, and then, of course, I am looking to get a prospect because Lulu is about, I think, 7 years old. Don't really know because she's a rescue, so we're not entirely sure on how old she is. If you have a rescue, you would know the trouble. Then I have groceries. Of course, groceries are important. Mini home. I don't have a home yet. This is actually my parents' house. But I do not have a home for myself. Me and my sister are wanting to get, like, I think 4 acres of land for both of us. Like, we're just going to share a 4-acre piece of property. And I want to save up as much as I can for a home. I'm going to have, my next binder is going to have a land folder in it. And so we're going to see how, I'm going to start collecting on land too. I also have doctor's payments, because doctors need to be paid. I have it for multiple reasons. And then I am starting my savings challenges. $1,000 savings in 2000. This is what I was talking about at the beginning where I have the stickers. These are the stickers. And then I have, these are prop money. They're, don't worry, I'm not going to counterfeit anybody. These should stay in my binder, but they're $1,000 slips or 1K slips. They're fake. I'm never going to use them. I don't have $1,000 in my account at the moment. They're actually for these savings challenges. So whenever I start hitting the 1,000 mark, or if I hit 1,000 in my other folders, these will go in there. I've got other 1K slips coming in, and they're actually clear. They're clear, and as you can see, it says copy. They're as realistic as they look, but you obviously can tell they're fake, because especially right there, and this right here. So don't worry, I'm not gonna counterfeit anybody. I am too much of a good child to do that. So yeah, wanted to keep you guys updated on that. If you like those videos, please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube videos. YouTube channel. If you want to see those, the gear video, continue to watch this, because I will get to that right now. Okay, I'm back, guys. So, this is one of my 3 bags, because it's the closest one to me. So this is my medium long trip. Actually, I have 4, I think. So, yeah, this is from my college. I went to college at the College of Healthcare Professions in San Antonio and in Houston. So I went to 2 colleges. Well, I went to 1 college, and I did the online for the second one. So, these are old. I've got water. Well, they're not old, but, I've got 2 water bottles right here. Of course, for Lulu. And it's actually not, there's barely anything really for her, which she is right there at the moment. She's asleep. But no, I don't have anything like gear-wise in here because it's been a while. I don't know why I keep these in here. I'm actually allergic to like stuff like this. Our perfume, basically Bath and Body Works. I get contact dermatitis where my hands and my knuckles turn red, in some cases purple, whenever I use stuff like this. Like anything with perfume. Body wash, hand soap, lotion, shampoo, conditioner, even perfume, I think. So that's in this pocket. This one, I found my teeth tray. It's got nothing in it right now because it's been sitting in here. I do wear my teeth tray, which, by fact, if you know me for a while, you would know my teeth have been made look really awful. They were like super spaced out, but they look great now. It just took a couple months and a lot of pain. But it was funny because if you don't like pain, I would go with Clear Correct or Invisalign. I did it in Clear Correct because that's what my dentist worked with, and I was not in pain. The only pain was whenever the trays would cut my lips. The only pain from the actual trays was like as soon as I put in a brand new one, sets, they were a little bit tight. Of course, you would like expect that from those things, but it wasn't bad. I think I only took ibuprofen twice, and that was because again, like, it cut my lip with my trays, but nothing bad. Of course, gotta have first aid kit. Everyone calls me pack with a sink in the bag. I don't know if anybody heard of that or like something like that, but I really pack anything and everything, probably even the kitchen sink in here. And being disabled, you kind of need to be prepared for anything and everything to come. So, got a first aid kit. It's actually been used a couple times. It's still pretty full. It's kind of hefty. And then the last time I used this bag, we went down to Corpus Christi, me, Lulu, and my church group. So we still have aloe vera lotion. This is the one kind of lotion that I can actually use that is a little, not perfumed, but isn't hypoallergenic. And actually, if you want to know about a really good hypoallergenic lotion, I'm pretty sure everybody's heard of this company because anyone and everyone's mom uses this company. It's Johnson & Johnson, not the vaccine Johnson & Johnson. Also, this tells you how long it's been. I have sunscreen lotion, basically, where you rub it on your face, and there you go. Gotta keep these. Lily doesn't use these. She doesn't play with these toys anymore. I used to have like 2 of them. I don't know what happened. She stopped playing with these kind of toys. And then, if you want to use, for those who feed their dogs treats, if you want treats that go for a really good company and give back to the community, I'd recommend America's Vet Dogs. It goes back to, sorry, this is not sponsored, but I'm gonna do a review on them. She does not like these treats very well because they're a little chewy and they're kind of hard. I mean, not chewy. They're a little. Oh, it goes. They're kind of big. They're like this big, and my dog is pretty small, so it's a little too big for her. But my dog likes these. If I want to give her something to work on to get her busy, I'll give her this. This company, I believe, gives back to the disabled veterans. Yeah, so basically it says here that they train and provide assistance animals to veterans and active duty personnel with disabilities at no charge. Your purchase will make a difference to American heroes. Also, on this note, if you do not have a disability and you do not have a service animal, emotional support animals are not service animals, then don't bring your pet into stores. I had been harassed for telling a lady that she can't have her dog in the store. She called Lulu a fake while Lulu was tasking because I was going in an episode. And I had to throw my dog off of me to get her towards the cart to protect her. Because her dog was walking towards Lulu. Wasn't becoming aggressive, but was not giving two shits in the world for the handler. I was telling my friends, this dog would have not given 2 shits if the handler had dropped dead in that aisle. The dog would have been like, okay, bye. Just, if your dog isn't trained, and also there's no such thing as certification, documentation, registration, or identification. There's specific ones in very specific states. And I'm not going to get into that because I don't know those because where I live, we don't have those things. It's actually against our state law to have those things, to flash them, because that doesn't make your dog a service animal. Again, there are certain states that require those, but only a very, very handful of them. I believe I counted like 3 or 4 that require or even has an option to have those. But again, if your dog is not a service animal, if you're not disabled, keep your pet at home. You are not hurting us, you're hurting yourself, you're putting your dog at risk, you're putting people at risk of your dog attacking them. Yeah, they may be fine at home, but whenever you put them out into a store like carts, where there's carts, there's beeping, there's lots of people. She had trouble for the first couple months trying to go out into stores, and now she will go fine. Not so much probably with after that stupid pet, but please don't distract service animals. It is a life and death situation if you distract a service animal, because some of them may be seizure alert, cardiac alert, diabetic alert, and if you if you distract them, you may put that person at risk of having the dog miss an alert, and that person might die because of you. I know that seems a little harsh, but that's the reality. You don't know what those dogs are trained for, and yes, they're supposed to ignore distractions, but for goodness sake, they're still animals. They're still living beings. They're gonna make mistakes. They're going to get distracted, but they're not supposed to. But just leave them alone. Use your brain. Use common sense. If you see a dog in a vest, leave it alone. Basically, the rule of thumb is if you wouldn't do it to a wheelchair, don't do it to a service animal, and don't take photos of them. That's medical equipment. A lot of us have our some say cardiac alert, some say mobility. That is HIPAA, and we have the ability to put that on our dogs. But that doesn't give you the right to take photos and especially post it. I'm going to leave a link of a Facebook page of a girl. She physically did this because she's like, hey, here's what you're not supposed to do. So, and I had asked her if I have permission to post it on YouTube, and she said, yes, please, I want to get this out. Someone was at her gynecologist office, and they took photos of her and her mini horse, and she said that there is some people that have aggressive ex-boyfriends, or it's also HIPAA. It's a major HIPAA violation. I don't know if you know what HIPAA is, but HIPAA is Health Insurance Portability Accountability Act. That keeps your health information, your PHI or your personal health information, from getting out there into public, because that makes a difference in keeping you from having, maybe you have I'm not talking about this person right now. Let's say I'm talking about you. Let's say you have STDs, or you have cancer, and you don't want to tell anybody that, but yeah, you just posted about it, and now everyone's gonna be like, why were you at the gynecologist office today? Why were you here? Like, what's going on? It's gonna be intrusive. You're gonna go to prison for that because you just committed a felony crime by doing something you thought was harmless. Sorry for the rant, but just people use your common sense and be nice, because it can land you in prison. And some of you guys are really awesome and don't want to see that happen to you guys. So, off the ranting. Okay, back again for the second bag. So, sorry, I want to make sure. Okay, so I've got this army or military bag. There you go, something like that. It's my long trip bag, basically, whenever I'm going somewhere and I need something big. So first it says, "We are team forever." There used to be a patch right here. It's on one of her vests. And then there's an American flag right here. So there's quite a bit of space. So let's start on this pocket. So we had just gone somewhere just recently, and I needed her her e-collar. And I don't I do not use this in a abusive way. My dad is against anything that he thinks is abusive or can be abusive, and my dad loves these. He even uses it himself whenever he's home and Tucker goes crazy, my other dog. So we have the Good Boy brand. It's pretty decent. I think my mom paid like $100 for these on Amazon or something like that. These two hold pretty good charge. Right now they're off because I don't want to kill the battery for it sitting around doing nothing. So that was just in that bag. That pocket. As you can see, there's nothing else really. This one might have a little more to it for service dogs than the other one because this one was just recently used. This one has a little bit more adventure to it. So, as I said with the first aid kit, you never know what you need, so I always pack more than I need. Because I have a stomach issue, I have a couple Pepto, and then I have ibuprofen and Benadryl. Allergies happen, pain happens, gotta have it. And then this is a pack of 50 ADA cards, and they just explain. There we go. The lighting is terrible. They just explain service dogs. They have the questions, the answers on the back part. Of course, this does not show it. But on the back of these itself has the questions and answers, the frequently asked questions, and it just has like the laws, of course, and it has where you can ask questions. Ask questions. And also where you can report either denying issue, fake service animal, or really anything else like that's towards the ADA around service animals. And state laws go around this. Some state laws have things that don't go with this. Like again, handful have registrations, while the ADA says that it prohibits any registrations, but it has a gray line for that. Again, only certain states have that. You have to have proof or something like that. You have to have something to be able to qualify for all of that. The ADA does not protect in training, but quite a bit of the states are and will be starting to protect in training. Don't know yet on how it's going to happen, but where I live, in training is protected. By the way, I live in America, for those who don't know, that are outside of the United States. I know different countries have different laws. That's why I'm not really announcing those, because I don't know those laws around that. Then we're on the meat of the bag. I say meat, I don't know why. It says, I used to have a couple patches on here, but it's just got in the way. You can't read them. So this one says, service dog, if handler is down, 1, do not separate us. 2, do not call 911 unless injured. Or 3, give us space. I am down because of multiple different reasons. A lot of people, I don't mind people asking if I'm okay, but some people don't realize that whenever a service dog is working, we'd much rather be left alone unless told otherwise, and we go for very specific people. At least for me, I go for specific people, like if there's a police officer, firefighter, sheriff deputy, or an employee within either yelling distance or flagging distance, then, or if they can see me, either one, then I go for them. I don't really go for the public, because usually the public doesn't really know how to handle something like that, or they get way too stressed, and then the whole situation just it's blown out of the waters. I know that you guys, a lot of you when we see us in public only have really good intentions. But I used to work as a lifeguard, and I can tell whenever people have great intentions, but they absolutely have no idea what they're doing, how to help someone who's down. I just leave it to the authorities unless told otherwise, or it's your friends or family or someone you know. But again, just leave it to someone who has the ability to help. If you have medical background, or if you just know how to help someone, like let's say someone's got a cut on their hand or wrist or something like that because they fell, and you know how to handle that to help until someone else can get there, then by all means. But again, if you have no experience, just let it be. Someone's always going to be around. And so in this pocket, I have a pencil because this is usually my church-going bag, basically everything. Like I said, it was just used this weekend. I went to church this weekend, so I had a pen. Technically, I still need to put stuff back in there. It was nothing really that biggy. And then in this pocket that was right above the first one, I have wet ones that are for pets. If you have a pet, and I mean like, I'm not talking about use this and go out in public where you're not allowed, but just in general, whenever you're going somewhere with the pet or anything, like, just in general, there you go, just in general, and you're going places with your animal, get these. A lot of people say, oh, you can use baby wipes, but baby wipes still has a chemical that animals cannot use, and like, they're not gonna have bleach in it, of course, but they're gonna have things that some animals might be allergic to. These are hypoallergenic, and they can do everything. My dog had, we had gone somewhere that had bleach on the floors, and she had picked up some bleach on her paws. I gave her this, and then whenever I finally got her into the bathtub and threw her in the bathtub, she was able to start coming out of a seizure because of the bleach. So this comes in real handy. Doesn't matter where you're going or what's going on, keep these on hand. But also, if anything happens, these are not just for pets. They're also safe for anyone to use, and just in general. They might not be as strong enough, but they're still going to be good because they're using the same chemicals, just not the hazardous chemicals that dogs cannot use. I like these pens. I've had these for years. That's why, and I overpack, so I have an extra one just in the same pocket. Also, I just got off work, so I'm a little tired. I like this bag a lot because it has the buckles on both sides. It has double buckles. No, that's not how you say it, but this one too has a first aid kit. I believe that this is a dog worthy dog first aid kit. I'm not sure, but pretty much it's all nice. Sorry, trying to see if you guys can see it. It's pretty decent. It's very lightweight. I think this is for dogs. So yeah, I won't go too much into it. This brand, I got this. I didn't buy it from a specific brand. I bought it from a dog trainer who was at the Pet Fest where I live, and so I saw this and I'm like, oh, this is perfect. But it's a Kurgo branded first aid kit. technically it's supposed to go on a dog because it has this where you can loop a strap through. But my dog is like tiny. This thing is as big as she is, quite literally. So this is not going to go onto her. And that's for that pocket. Again, like I said, this has got a lot of stuff on it. A lot of pockets, so it's really great. So I don't have anything in the front part of it. I do have my Bible, like I said. I did go to church. This is my, I believe it's a King James Version Bible, and it's pretty, I like this cover. It just says, the Lord is my strength and my shield. In him my heart trusts. Psalms 28:7. I didn't really understand this Bible verse, but I really like the cover of it. It just looks pretty cool. That's pretty much it with this bag. I'll have to do my other bag whenever I bring it in, whenever I do. So I'll see you guys later whenever I bring in whenever I bring in my other bag that's used. That one is just anytime, whenever I don't want to have a big bag on me, but it's big enough to get everything done, but it's small enough that it's not all over the place. See ya.